We're headed to La Ventana, everybody.
It is the windiest place in all of Baja because we just can't get enough of the wind, apparently.
I know, you would think we would be done with it, but now we're gonna harness it and make it our pitch. Do some kite surfing and go hang out with some like-minded people, listen to some DJs, hopefully.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a little fun party camp, so we're trying to get it in, you know, a little windsurfing celebration.
That's it.
But in true burner fashion, it's a very ambiguous spot. There is actually nothing called the ditch.
Yeah.
We did some research, nothing exists.
Yeah.
I think we found it.
I know we found it.
You know, how do we know? Show them.
Cause look at everybody, they're hugging, and it says, "Welcome to the ditch."
Setting up camp. Making it vibey. Gotta get some shade. We're here, we're walking down to the beach, as you can see. It's very fucking windy.
Yeah, but super cool. Watch this. So, what do you think about kite surfing?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. We were down there on the beach watching them, and like they're flipping over your heads, and there's like hundreds of them out in the water. It looks really freaking cool. And there's like a million people camped out on the beach, and it looks like a little beach festival.
Yeah, it really does.
I think we're gonna get sucked in here. I can feel it. I can feel it already.
Yep.
I haven't even started.
Today is kite surfing day. We're gonna go learn us something. About last night, we heard about this little film festival in La Ventana from our group of people here at the camp, and went and watched this film festival and decided we're now going to make our own submission to La Ventana Film Festival, which is going to be our first kite surfing video.
Welcome to our film submission right now.
Yeah, exactly. This is part of the video. But we ended up running into the guy that we met at Tecolote at that beach right outside of La Paz, and he hooked us up with a homie to go get lessons from today, so we're gonna do it. Here we go, kite boarding, baby.
As it turns out, kiteboarding is not something you can learn in a day, and lessons are actually pretty pricey at around $100 an hour. On average, it takes most people 7 to 10 lessons to learn how to kite on their own and to be able to rent their own equipment.
This is Thomas, our amazing instructor and owner of Playa Sur Kite School, where we booked a 9-hour package, which works out to be 3 days of lessons.
For day 1, we spent about 2 hours on the beach going over mostly safety stuff and learning how to control a kite. Don't get it twisted though, it's a bit trickier than you think, and it can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. First, we learned how to set up all our gear and get the kite ready to fly.
Then Thomas showed us how to properly control a kite so we don't get blown off the beach. Finally, he lets us take a stab at it. We both have pretty good kite control, and it looks like we're going to be able to advance to the water portion tomorrow. All right, day 1 is a wrap, people. We were sitting on the beach, flying the kite a lot today, just learning how to control. It's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So now, day 2, we're going to get into the water, and I cannot wait.
We get to go in the water today. Yesterday was all land stuff, basically a bunch of safety and learning how to fly a kite. And even that was seriously so much fun. I cannot wait to actually touch some water with a kite. I am beyond excited about learning how to kite surf. I'm honestly surprising myself. I didn't realize I was gonna love this so much. So I cannot wait.
There you go, hot cakes for my hot cake.
Oh yeah. Got to fuel up. Planning on being really good at this today and impressing my instructor and definitely being better than Jake. That's pretty much the goal. Day 2 starts off with getting into our wetsuits. These are definitely recommended because the water can get kind of chilly, especially when you're learning and just flopping around in it the entire time.
Thomas gave me the largest wetsuit he could find, and as you can see, it's a little tight. Possibly some chafing involved.
Like a glove.
Sweaty glove. Body glove.
I get paired with my own instructor today, meet Aaron. It is pretty much impossible for Thomas to work with both of us in the water at the same time, so a one-on-one lesson is mandatory.
We set up our gear, get paired with our two-way radio headset so the instructor can communicate with us. They come with these sexy looking red helmets, so everyone knows we are beginners and to steer clear.
The first half of the day is learning how to body drag with and without a board. It is basically using the kite to pull yourself around the water. It feels like you're getting waterboarded by the ocean, but apparently it's a pretty crucial skill we're gonna need from here on out.
Once we master the body drag, then it's time to take some short rides. Both of us were able to get up and feeling pretty good about it. A little exhausted, but ready for tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning. It's day 3, and today we can officially call ourselves kite surfers because we're gonna actually do it for more than like a second today. So excited!
Did you get up? How were you able to get up yesterday?
I got up on both sides, so my goofy foot, my right foot, and my left foot on the first try, but only for like a second. So I felt really good about that, and then I got one takeoff that was pretty fast for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then today I'm hoping to like actually get up and ride.
I, on the other hand, I got up, no problem. It took me a few tries, and then I took off for all the way down the beach for a couple 100 yards. I don't want to say, but looking good, looking good.
Let me see that again. Don't forget that this big boy needed a huge kite. So he got more power. I had a little baby kite.
We didn't get much footage of day 3 because we were too busy face slamming into the ocean and drinking lots of seawater. This is pretty freaking hard. Here's Thomas crushing it to show you what we could possibly look like one day. Kiting is very humbling and you're always learning something. Every day really brings something new.
This is my great instructor, Thomas. Thank you for taking me out for the past couple days. This has been dope as fuck. How'd I do?
Absolutely incredible. Started off the day getting a few rides yesterday, but nothing too crazy. Immediately got pretty much all the way from Baja Joe's all the way to Chilo Chill. Got an even bigger ride to the right, going switch, which is massive.
You don't have to be nice to us just because we're filming. You can be honest.
Really how I feel.
You can be honest. We're above average.
Well above average. Also, incredible company.
There you go.
Had a great time while having fun.
There you go. That's the most fucking part.
Well, obviously Jake is doing amazing. I, on the other hand, am a human, so I'm struggling. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually doing just fine, but didn't realize how super technical kite surfing was going to be when we got into this. It's a lot to manage. You got the kite, the board, your body, and then you're working with wind and water at the same time. So it's actually very technical and incredibly hard, but really, really, really freaking fun. Regardless, I don't think either of us can be trusted to rent equipment or go out on our own yet, so we definitely need a few more lessons, but we're coming towards the end of the season and the wind is basically coming to a stop. So instead, we're just gonna go.
So we got invited to our first party tonight. It is our friend's birthday party, so we have to come correct in the correct attire, of course, in the fashion. So it's time for the peacock hat. Let's go make some friends. La Ventana is honestly a vibe. We have met so many incredible people here and love this community. There's a strong chance we'll be returning for the kiting and company. Oh yeah, and Thomas is a DJ too. What a badass!
Aaron also builds these really cool fire installations that we got to enjoy at the party. This has been one of the best weeks on the road and our hearts are so full. We can see why everyone ends up staying in La Ventana.
Well, everyone says that you get stuck in La Ventana. Well, joke is, we actually are stuck. Our battery is dead, all because our alternator has died. So now it's time to get our butts out of here, go get a new alternator, and
come back to La Ventana.
This place is actually a vortex. It does suck you in, and our car is physically trying to keep us here. So I don't know if it's a sign that we're supposed to stay, but I'm willing to consider it. I love it here.